See exclusive not seen on TV clips and extended interviews on our Facebook page. Join us at facebook.com/Exit82TV. Welcome back to Exit 82.
Welcome to Exit 82, the show that features Jackson area performers performing their original music. There are so many talented performers in the Jackson area, so please come out and support them. We film every Monday night at Pandora's Box, so please check out our Facebook page to figure out how you can RSVP. I'm your host, Phoebe Scott, a local singer-songwriter. We have a great show for you this week featuring live and original music from Blue-Eyed Sun and the Surreals. All those amazing performances are coming up, but first I sat down with Blue-Eyed Sun to talk about their songs, their story, and their sound. Let's take a look. I'm here at Red Art Studios in downtown Jackson talking to Gavin Richardson of Blue-Eyed Sun. Gavin, how are you?
Doing great. Great to be here. Thank you for having me on the show. Excited for the interview.
All right, so why don't you tell me a little bit about Blue-Eyed Sun?
Well, we're a five-piece band. I play guitar. Dan Hodges plays lead guitar. J.R. Kerfoot plays drums. Greg Jordan on bass. Ben Duffy on keys. And we play traditional country, Americana, rock deep cuts. Our business card has traditional country, Americana, and rock deep cuts for love and money. But mostly love. Mostly love is why we play.
Right. That's great. That's great. So who would you say your band is influenced by?
Well, one of my favorite artists, and it's a guy that I'll name check, and the rest of the guys will say, oh yeah, is Jason Isbell. Great singer-songwriter. He was one of the principal writers for the Drive-By Truckers. But he's got an album out right now called Southeastern. That's probably the best thing that I've heard in the last 10 years. So he's influenced strongly by the South. He's a proud son of the South, but he's got a kind of a vision that everybody would accept. And obviously, I can name the obvious folks like Beatles and Stones, right, and Bob Dylan, and obviously that's a common well that we all draw from. But if I were to think of contemporary guys, I'd probably say a guy like Jason Isbell. He's fantastic.
So tell me about your song Spare Parts.
If you listen to Jason Isbell 100 times, you'll write a song like Spare Parts. One of the things I like about that songwriter, he names things in the song, and it makes you think it's not generic. It really is peculiar to his experience. And I wanted to do that with Spare Parts. So I named things like the Itchaway Pines in Georgia and the Big Four Bridge in Louisville, Kentucky, and tried to make it as concrete as possible with Spare Parts. And it's just kind of a Rolling Stones, style loose rocker with a big splashy hi-hat, and a lot of fun to play.
Nice. Let's take a listen.
1, 2, 3. Death trap, possums on
about the Jackson community?
Yeah, I think that playing music, I think it's in people's DNA around here. Scotty Moore, Elvis's guitarist, was born down the road. Obviously, we have the Elvis Presley influence in West Tennessee. But, one of the great things about being involved in this Exit82 program is that I see one really interesting artist or band after another, all different genres, everything from traditional country to sort of quasi-metal to, folky stuff to singer-songwriter stuff. And, I go to open mics. And sometimes you see people fall flat, but there's some times where you say that person could blow away anything on The Voice or American Idol or something like that. So it's a rich tradition in West Tennessee, and it's been really exciting to get to know some of these people personally.
Now, I love the name of this song, Heartbreaker's Waltz. Tell me more about that.
Well, I wish I could, but that song I wrote in 1996. How long has that been? Almost 20 years. We were actually playing it today in my living room, and my keyboardist, Ben Duffy, said, 1990. I made the mistake of writing the year whenever I write a song, and so Ben Duffy said, I think I was 8 years old when I said, okay, you can stop that right now. But just acoustic number. It's an acoustic waltz, traditional country waltz, and there are a couple of features about the lyric that, if you're dancing to the Heartbreaker's Waltz, you're on the wrong foot.
Right.
When you can't tell the difference between the true and the false, you're dancing to the Heartbreaker's Waltz. So it's a lyrical idea that I won't say it wrote itself, but it lended itself to a kind of easy narrative that you could follow all the way through.
For the record, I wouldn't be born until 3 years after you wrote this song. Let's take a listen.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. What's that in your eye? Did you find her dancing with some other guy? Did he hold her too tightly? Did he hold her too close? Were they dancing to the Heartbreaker's Waltz? Well, I heard it's a sign that when your heart starts beating in 3/4 time, and you're always on the wrong foot for every tune that she calls, then you're dancing to the Heartbreaker's Waltz. Well, she can be beautiful, she can be shy, she can use you so cruelly, she's telling you lies, and when you can't tell the difference between the true and the false, well then you're dancing to the Heartbreaker's
The Jackson Area Music Society. Let me tell you something about it. Get involved. We're organizing, we're getting together a bunch of musicians, producers, live audio engineers, lighting, video, anything to do with the music industry. Like the Facebook page, get involved. Jackson Area Music Society. I am in love with what's going on in Jackson, Tennessee and the West Tennessee area when it comes to music. Get involved, folks. You can check it out right here.
More music on Exit 82 after this.